to use the Cockroach Janata Party against the BJP. That guy is sitting in the US and what kind of politics will he do in India? Their initial tweets were all against BJP. The people started getting influenced themselves.
And do you see in politics such kind of overnight emergence is a long term and sustainable? But अभी बीजेपी के 12 साल गवर्नमेंट में मोदी जी के हुए हैं और उसके बाद अगर हम देखें तो डेफिनेटली नॉट ऑल द प्रोमिसेस आर फुलफिल्ड। हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू द विवेक शो। मैं हूँ विवेक वाघमारे और आज हमारे साथ है मिस्टर कुनल तिलक सर, जो कि पीएमसी पुणे म्यूनिसिपल कॉरपोरेशन में कॉरपोरेटर है और बीजेपी महाराष्ट्र के स्पोक्स पर्सन भी है और बीजेपी ने एक यूथ फेस की तरह आगे के आने वाले इलेक्शंस में देखती है। आज के इस डिस्कशन में, आज के इस इंटरव्यू में, पॉडकास्ट में हम कुणाल सर के साथ सभी बातें करेंगे। बीजेपी की ओवरऑल स्ट्रैटेजी क्या है और यूथ, मेनली यूथ के बारे में हम डिस्कशन करेंगे कि यूथ वोटर्स जो है, क्योंकि पुणे एक यूथ हब बन चुका है, तो ऐसे सिचुएशन में बीजेपी यूथ को कैप्चर किस तरीके से करेगी, इसकी उनकी ओवरऑल स्ट्रैटेजी क्या है, इसके बारे में हम बात करेंगे। तो वेरी मच वेलकम टू यू सर and thank you very much for your presence. My first question, I would like to go with the Pune only. पुणे एज अ सिटी काफ़ी चेंज हुआ है, खास करके इसका जो डेमोग्राफी है, पॉपुलेशन का जो एक कंपोजिशन है, वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा बदल चुका है। मैं इसलिए इसकी बात कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि पहले पुणे एक पेंशनर सिटी के नाम से काफ़ी ज़्यादा जाना जाता था। उसके बाद ये एक एजुकेशन हब बना और ग्रेजुअली अब ये एक आईटी हब बन चुका है। तो यहाँ पर पहले के टाइम पे जब सीनियर सिटीजन्स की सिटी के नाम से जाना जाता था, तब मेनली जो ओल्ड पॉपुलेशन है या सीनियर सिटीजन्स की पॉपुलेशन है वो डोमिनेट करती थी, लेकिन अब यूथ पॉपुलेशन ज़्यादा डोमिनेट करती है। ऐसे सिचुएशन में कैन यू सी देयर इज एनी चेंज इन द वोटिंग पैटर्न? बिकॉज आई थिंक जो थोड़े से सीनियर सिटीजन्स होते हैं उनका वोटिंग पैटर्न और पैरामीटर्स थोड़े ट्रेडिशनल थे, और जो यूथ है उनके एस्पायरेशंस और उनके जो वोटिंग पैरामीटर्स है वो थोड़े से मॉडर्न पैरामीटर्स है, जैसे कि डेवलपमेंट और बाकी के जो इश्यूज है करंट को।
First of all, thank you for having me on the show. Pune has been largely over the past 50-60 years a city that has been under the shadows of Mumbai. It was once called a pensioner's paradise. Since then, due to the IT revolution, the manufacturing revolution, Pune has undergone a massive change.
Correct.
Since you can say 2000, 2002, since many companies started coming here, since the formation of Infosys in Indhavdi, and the manufacturing plants of Mercedes, Skoda, Volkswagen, Hyundai, they all got established in basically Pimpri Chinchwad, which is the sister city.
Correct.
And due to that, lots of influx of students and people wanting to work in these new fields started coming to Pune, and the suburbs of Pune started developing.
Yes.
At the same time, we were very grateful that the leadership of that time, they had a great focus on Pune and to develop Pune as a top tier city in India.
Correct.
We hosted the national games, we hosted the youth Commonwealth games, and due to that, the development work and the funds started coming from the center as well.
Correct.
So that was also a big aspect leading to Pune's development. After that, I feel that the manufacturing industry somewhat went on a wane due to the economic depression in 2008-2009. But the IT industry was still strong, boomed like nothing, and so many students came. The educational institutes started cropping up, and especially since it's been called Oxford of the East as well.
Yes.
And the educational institutes, though we don't have any IIT, no IIM,
Yes.
no AIMS, nothing, but the other educational institutes which are there right now, they have a long history. The new educational institutes coming up, they are on par with the international standards that are being set up all over India. So I feel that these people, these youngsters who came, they settled in the suburbs. For the first 10-15 years, we didn't see any change in the voting patterns.
Okay.
But since 2014, since Modi ji came to power, there have been changes, not primarily due to the demographic changes, but it's just the overall, with the penetration of social media, due to overall thinking that has changed amongst the people, due to the different aspects like the regional leadership as well, when
Okay.
Devendra Fadnavis became the CM.
Correct.
So people started believing that we are seeing some positive changes in the mindset, in the governance,
Okay.
and that is uh, that is good for us basically.
Correct. Correct.
So you cannot say that around we have, like in the Lok Sabha, we have only one Lok Sabha seat, which is very unfortunate because the population, though it might be around 70, 80, or maybe even touching 10 million now, 1
Correct.
crore, but the voter base, because Pune is divided into 8 Vidhan Sabha constituencies.
Correct.
Out of that, 6 Vidhan Sabha constituencies only come under Pune Lok Sabha.
Correct.
2 of them are divided into other constituencies like Baramati and Mawar. So the Lok Sabha seat has only 20-25 lakh voters,
Okay.
which is very unfortunate.
Okay.
It can easily have, if we have 2 Lok Sabhas, we can easily get more voters in the Pune metropolitan area,
Okay.
which can get the number to, you can say, 40-50 lakhs.
Okay.
So right now, if you look at the demographics out of it, for example, if you take 20 lakh people, only 10 lakh people are voting in the Lok Sabha.
Okay.
And it's not that difficult to see the differences.
Okay.
There are no voting changes. There are minimal voting changes,
Okay.
rather than no voting changes.
At a very
Minimal
micro
voting
level.
changes. On a micro level, many youngsters have left for US, UK.
Yes.
Brain drain is a lot in Pune.
Yes. Yes.
The seniors who are staying here,
Okay.
they are maybe, they are very old, who cannot go to the voting centers.
Okay.
They need help, or they're just not interested in voting or something like that. And many people have migrated towards the suburbs now, towards Lonavala, towards Wagholi, towards Kharadi, towards Undri,
Okay.
and whatnot, Mulshi. So, and the youngsters have not filled that gap. The youngsters who have settled here, they are also staying in the suburbs. So where I come from, where we are shooting this video right now, this is the heart of Pune city.
Correct.
We don't have that many people staying anymore.
Okay.
What the case used to be 10-15 years ago.
Okay.
People have left for the US. Their parents, they have shifted somewhere else.
Okay.
They don't come to vote. So our voting percentage has decreased. But it's not being like that the youths are voting and the senior citizens are not voting, and that's the difference why the BJP is coming to power. It's just that overall, on through all demographics,
okay,
people are actually voting for BJP. And I will say that more than the youths, the senior citizens, like especially the people who are above 45 years, 50 years,
okay,
they are voting for BJP in large numbers.
okay. So, as you mentioned just now that we unfortunately have a very like only one Lok Sabha seat. So, can you see there will be increase in number of Lok Sabha seats definitely after the delimitation?
The delimitation should have had happened, but now I don't think so. It will be mooted again in the parliament till 2029. So till 2029, we'll only have one seat. We'll have to wait for the next Lok Sabha then, maybe.
Okay.
But it should have 2 minimum, 3 maybe, because we are in the process of also asking for a different municipal corporation for Hadapsar.
Okay.
So, and Hadapsar needs a different municipal corporation itself. So, because so many new villages have been merged with under the Pune municipal corporation limits. Water scarcity is huge in those areas. The municipal corporation cannot provide water to those parts anymore. Infrastructure does not happen. We don't have a development plan yet for the newly merged villages. So we are also asking for a new municipal corporation for Hadapsar, and for one for Pune. So once you have 2 municipal corporations, it is only logical that you have 2 Lok Sabha seats. Okay. So once you have 2 Lok Sabha seats, you have 12 Vidhan Sabha seats. Okay. That means 4 more seats along with the 2 which are on the fringes right now. Okay. 6 more seats will be completely integrated into Pune limits. Okay. So I feel that yes, we should have at least 2. For sure we should have 3, but 3 would not be possible right now. 2 should be the target, because you only have 1 Lok Sabha seat. Luckily, we also have 1 Rajya Sabha member right now. Okay. But 2 people mooting, discussing about Pune's issues, its development in parliament, it's not sufficient. It's not sufficient. Okay. they are representing around 1 crore people.
Correct.
So it's not sufficient. So, and we need more representation in the Vidhan Sabha as well. We only have 8 people right now. 2 of them cater to more of a rural populace.
So you mean to say that you are emphasizing on one thing, that we need more decentralization at Pune level, because you are
More
decentralization, because you are talking about more municipal corporations.
yeah, for sure.
So it will definitely improve the governance.
Pune is the largest municipal corporation by area right now.
Correct.
It even surpasses Mumbai.
Correct.
Mumbai has, I think, around 280 or 290 councillors.
Yes.
Pune has 175 councillors right now. Mumbai has, I think, 36 MLAs.
Yes.
Divided into 6 Lok Sabha seats. Pune has only 1 Lok Sabha seat and 6 MLAs. Of course, the decentralization should take place, okay, because we have now integrated 32 new villages into Pune. So, like I said, all these people coming into Pune, they are living in these newly merged villages,
Suburban
which are now
areas.
suburban Pune.
Yes.
They might be villages right now, but still they are developed enough to even surpass a tier 3 city somewhere in India. So
definitely.
But there's no water, there's no development, there's no development plan, there are no roads, there's no drainage, electricity.
So, can we also say that though there is the integration of suburb areas, and many people are coming into the cities and suburban areas, but they are not the voters in the voters list of the local cities.
Yeah.
And because of that, you are saying that you are not able to see any
Yeah.
major demographic, like
Yeah.
major voting pattern shift,
Yeah.
because of the change.
And
in
even if
demography.
they become the voters, because the suburbs are still in different Lok Sabha constituencies.
Yes.
The newly merged villages come from Baramati constituency, Lok Sabha constituency, I'm saying, Mawal constituency, Shirur constituency. So they are not in Pune Lok Sabha constituency.
Okay.
So they are not part of the Pune Lok Sabha constituency.
Okay.
That means the municipal corporation also has some limits as to how much services can they provide.
Correct.
Even though they are now under municipal corporation limits. So
Correct.
because there's only one MP in the Lok Sabha, he'll cater to its voters.
Correct.
And these people, because they are on the suburbs, the PMC also does not have resources. The MP also does not want to cater to them because he wants to cater to the voters. The MLA there, because most of his area is a rural area, Baramati, Hadapsar.
Yes.
So they want to cater to the rural populace than the semi-urban or the urban populace, you can say. So they are stuck in a limbo, I can say, these newly merged villages and the people living there.
So moving to the next question, again we are focusing more upon the youth. आज की जो यूथ है, हम यूथ पर ज़्यादा फोकस इसलिए कर रहे हैं क्योंकि आप भी एक यूथ लीडर है, और पुणे भी आज एक यूथ डोमिनेटेड सिटी है। ऑल्दो अभी हमने इसके वोटिंग पैटर्न को लेकर डिस्कस किया, बट हमें कुछ मेजर आपके साइड से समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि कुछ हुआ है, जैसा आपका ऑब्जर्वेशन है, बट स्टिल तो ये जो यूथ पॉपुलेशन है ये अपॉलिटिकल तो नहीं है, मतलब दे आर नॉट डिसइंटरेस्टेड इन द पॉलिटिक्स, रादर वी कैन से कि दे डू यू थिंक कि वो ओल्ड स्टाइल पॉलिटिक्स को अभी इतना पसंद नहीं करते। लाइक ओल्ड स्टाइल पॉलिटिक्स मतलब जहाँ पर प्रोमिसेस ज़्यादा होते थे लेकिन डिलीवरी नहीं, और आज की जो यूथ है वो मेनली उन्हें परफॉर्मेंस चाहिए, उन्हें डिलीवरी ऑफ सर्विस चाहिए, एंड दे आर वेरी मच रिएक्टिव एटलीस्ट ऑन द सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म्स व्हेन देयर इज नो डिलीवरी, और वी कैन से डिलीवरी डेफिसिट। So in this situation, like is it going to be easy to handle this youth? Of course, definitely आज के सिचुएशन में शायद यूथ पॉपुलेशन इतनी फैक्टर इन नहीं है हमारे कैलकुलस में, लेकिन क्या आगे इसको मतलब ये फैक्टर इन होगी और इसको हैंडल करना इजी रहेगा या डिफिकल्ट रहेगा?
For sure, it will be a factor in the coming elections. Once delimitation happens, we have to take them into consideration. Yes. As a majority voter base, you can say. Because whatever the demographics happen, till 2047, I feel our population is going to increase. That means more young people are going to be there in the population. Post 2047, 2050, our population is going to start decreasing. So I feel in the next maybe 20 years, the population, those who are 18 right now, they will be 38, 40. Correct. So they will be still young.
Yes.
So they will be a great, decisive factor, voter base. Yes. And, right now in the Pune Municipal Corporation, there are around like 50, 60 people who are under the age of 40.
Yes, that's a good
So
thing.
that's a good thing, but depends again. You cannot just generalize because they're under the age of 40, they have a different mindset.
Yeah,
Depends on how, what are the intentions of those youth.
correct. And also,
Do they just want to, get elected and just like chill for 5 years and then
Okay.
go back to election
that is the
again?
possibility.
That is a possibility.
Yes,
So we need more educated youth. We
correct.
need youths who are more into public policy. We
Okay.
need more youths who are more into public debating skills. They have good debating skills. We need youths who can speak 3-4 languages.
Correct.
We need youths who have integrated into the new streams of education that are coming, liberal arts, whatever that may be. New laws that are coming up, international relations, then governance is a big factor, public policy once again. So we need youths who are integrated into these streams basically.
And more importantly, they must have that genuine intention to do the public service, I think.
For sure, yes. That is a must have
Must
for
factor.
any politician.
Yes.
The youth in Maharashtra especially, they, they lack one thing, that is activism.
Okay.
That is because our laws do not allow us to do that much student activism. That is there in Delhi right now.
Yes.
If you go to DU, all the youths there are into student activism.
Instead of laws, can we say that it's a matter of political culture? Because that maybe we had a political culture, like during the times of, even we can see Mr. Sharad Pawar also emerged from the youth movement. But right now, can we see the youth leaders are emerging, and is there any political culture? Definitely, as you said, I agree that there is relatively very less political culture, because I have been to Delhi. I know DU and JNU they are also a political laboratories for the upcoming generation. But that is not the similar situation we can see in Pune University, or let's say in Maharashtra.
Yeah, for sure, it's a political, culture as well. You can say we have laws preventing student elections anymore. So because some things happened, bad things happened in the past.
Okay.
But more of a political culture, more of a political, necessity, you can say, or a comfort level, you can say. Not many youths are into student politics in Maharashtra. That means they are not that much inclined to discussing issues about youth, to discuss issues about governance, to discuss issues about town planning, maybe. But if you go to Delhi, the youths there are completely engrossed 24/7 into politics, which is a bad thing as well. But we need some kind of some kind of activism in our students to fill them with the rage, with that anger towards anything, towards any issue, towards government, towards corruption, towards climate change, maybe towards environmental issues, towards streets not being lit, maybe not being swept every day. So we need that rage in the youth in Maharashtra, which is lacking, I feel. You can still see that rage in some students who are from Marathwada and Vidarbha, who come to Pune to study UPSC, MPSC, who do the civil service exams. You see some activism in them, but most of their formative years, their peak activism years go into studying, preparations. Those who don't want to study, they are either full-time activists who are just there to disrupt the political system. So there's no streamlining of that sort of things that are happening in activism. Activism is a great channel to provide young politicians, good politicians, in any democracy. So I feel that is lacking. We need more such activists, real activists who want to have a serious career in politics.
Rather, I can see that Maharashtra has more favorable and fertile ground for the youth politicians to emerge, which is not happening, because we can see the Ganeshotsav is definitely, there are Ganesh mandals and people come there for cultural activities, but that can also be utilized for the civic issues, discussion of civic issues and political issues, which is I think not happening. Only we are doing celebrating the festival, but not talking about the public issues. They should be or they should have been taken as a public spaces to discuss the public issues. Also, we have a legacy of reformers, mainly from Pune, and we are not carrying it forward.
Public festivals, public platforms, I feel, yeah, they are a good, chance for young people to showcase their skills, to showcase what they think about New India, what they think about India at 2047, for
Correct.
sure.
Correct.
But due to the religious aspects of it, it might become a big controversial talking point if we start seeping
Political things.
activism
Okay.
in Ganeshotsav, for example.
Correct.
So I feel that we need a different platform for that. Ganeshotsav is not the
Definitely.
platform for that.
I
For
just-
example, Ganeshotsav is not the platform for that. Any religious, Diwali is not the platform for that.
Definitely.
Or whatever, Ram Navami maybe.
Okay.
It is not the platform for that. So that's why I feel that colleges, educational institutions, they are the platforms for young people to discuss issues. And if it happens, it's great. If it is developed, if the government, if the institutions themselves want to develop it in the right way, they are more than welcome to do that, provided that we do not go the Delhi route, which is too extreme,
too much revolution,
too much. People are wasting their time on nonsense things. So we need some moderation in that.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know how to do that yet. I don't have any.
Rather than activism, like I would like to correct, I was not vouching for activism in these festivals. Rather deliberation, like we come together, because if we see the inception and the origination of Ganesh festival, which started from this place itself, I think. So उस समय भी पर्पस यही था कि ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट के जो पॉलिसीज है, जिस एक्सप्लॉयटेटिव पॉलिसीज है, उसके खिलाफ हम साथ में आए. तो दैट वाज आल्सो आई थिंक एक पब्लिक के कॉज में एक आवाज उठाने का जो माध्यम था, वो माध्यम था. सो डेफिनेटली ये कल्चरल और रिलीजियस होने की वजह से इसमें पॉलिटिकल एंगल नहीं लाना चाहिए, बट आई थिंक एक डेलिब्रेशन डिस्कशन एक मॉडरेट वे में हो सकता है.
फॉर श्योर. There are Ganeshotsav pandals which showcase social issues,
correct,
social stigmas,
correct.
Fight against
Even
social
through the
stigmas,
arts, I
through
think
the arts,
I have been through
dramas, through whatever.
Yes.
So, but there is some sort of social movement, and there should be. Ganeshotsav was formed to have. It's one of the first social engineering projects of India, I think.
Correct.
So that is something that should be there. That is the core of Ganeshotsav. It is the core of Indian, culture. I feel debating, talking about issues, and solving them basically.
Yes.
So and Pune has a great culture. It is on the wane, unfortunately, since the last few years.
Yes, definitely. I was coming to that question. Now, क्योंकि आप ग्राउंड लेवल पर काम करते हैं, यूथ के बीच आप काम करते हैं, तो आपकी क्या ऑब्जर्वेशन है? क्या ये जो न्यू जनरेशन वोटर्स, अगेन थोड़ा हम उन्हीं चीज़ों पर जा रहे हैं, बट क्या ये लोग पार्टी मीटिंग्स और रैलीज में, नई जनरेशन की मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, क्या ये लोग पार्टी मीटिंग्स रैलीज में, जैसे कि 2 से 3 डिकेड्स पहले पॉलिटिकल एक्टिविज्म वाज ऑन द ग्राउंड, रास्ते पर होता था, लेकिन अभी वो ज़्यादातर डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म पर हो रहा है, और वो ज़्यादा एग्रेसिव और ज़्यादा नेगेटिव वे में भी कभी-कभी हो जाता है. सो ये रैलीज वाला पॉलिटिक्स ज़्यादा सिंपल था, या फिर ये ऑनलाइन वाला पॉलिटिक्स जो है यूथ का, जो रिएक्टिव है बेसिकली, वो मतलब सिंपल है? दोनों के क्या चैलेंजेस?
There's a difference in that, for sure, and I feel it's because take BJP for example.
Yes.
BJP, when it was not in power, it had to resort to ground level rallying, agitations, andolans, and yatras and everything. Now, since it is in power, and especially with the advent of social media as well, it has used social media to such a great extent, to such a positive, reinforcement in the society, that I feel that half of its work is done on social media. So it's about managing how you do your politics on social media and how you do your politics on the ground. So it depends on every constituency. It depends according to the demography in your constituency. So in my constituency right now, if I tweet something, not even 1%, 2 people are maybe going to see that tweet, because they don't use Twitter. they are mainly active on Facebook and not even that much active on Instagram. Many of them are active on Facebook and WhatsApp.
Okay.
So I have to use that. If I start writing highfalutin English on Twitter, not many people are going to read that.
Correct.
And even if they read it, they're not going to understand that.
Correct.
So it depends how you use social media as a political tool, according to your constituency, your ambitions. Some people have been given tickets based on social media. In Delhi, I think Tajinder Singh Bagga was given ticket because he was very active on Twitter at that time. This Nupur Sharma, she was an active student leader as well, but because she was so much active on social media during that time, she was given a spokesperson. I think she was given a ticket. I don't know. I don't know that if she was given a ticket or not. And then even in Maharashtra, some people have been given nominations based on how great their social media is, because they can influence that many people.
Correct.
So there are examples where the BJP also tried to bring in people who are active on social media, so-called influencers. Some of them worked, some of them the experiments did not.
Yes.
So it started to go back to ground level politics. Now you see Nitin Nabin, who has been very active in the organization since like 20-30 years now. He has till 2019 he was Yuva Morcha President Bihar. After 6 years he is now BJP President National. So even in Maharashtra, Chandrasekhar Bawankole, who is now the Revenue Minister, he was the state president for 3 years during Lok Sabha Vidhan Sabha 2024. He was a ground level politician. So they went back to the grassroots.
So you mean to say that no matter how digitally active the people are, ultimately the ground level politics is going to be decisive. Even I agree to this.
But there are exceptions. Delhi for sure.
Okay.
Delhi, I think, votes primarily on what social media trends are going right now.
Okay.
If you are active on social media in Delhi and you just hang out with some big names, you make a name for yourself. In Maharashtra, that's not the case. You need to build a name for yourself from the ground level.
So, because right now we are talking about the digital platforms, I personally feel कि सोशल मीडिया का जो इंडिया में खास करके जो रिवॉल्यूशन हुआ या फिर जो स्प्रेड हुआ, एक्सपांशन हुआ, वो और बीजेपी का राइज, बीजेपी डेफिनेटली पहले से एक रेलेवेंट पार्टी थी, बट हम क्लियरली देख सकते हैं कि आफ्टर मोदी जी प्राइम मिनिस्टरशिप 2014 में जब वो प्राइम मिनिस्टर के कैंडिडेट बने, उन्होंने काफ़ी अच्छे से डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म का यूज़ किया और दोनों का जो ग्रोथ है इंडिया में, डिजिटल सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म का ग्रोथ और बीजेपी का ग्रोथ, कहीं ना कहीं आई कैन सी दोनों साइमल्टेनियसली हो रहा है. तो उसके बाद ऑब्वियसली नैरेटिव बिल्ड करना पॉलिटिकल पार्टी का एक बहुत ही स्ट्रेटेजिक डिसीजन होता है. सो क्या ये सोशल मीडिया के राइज के वजह से बीजेपी को काफ़ी हेल्प हुआ नैरेटिव बिल्डिंग में, या फिर जो आजकल काफ़ी ज़्यादा मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन भी चलती है उसकी वजह से डैमेजेस भी फेस करने पड़े बीजेपी को?
आई थिंक इट्स win some, lose some situation for every political party, wherever in the world, due to social media. BJP mastered the art of social media much quickly and better than any other political party. Aam Aadmi Party was also very fast in mastering social media.
We can say the first mover advantage BJP.
Yeah, the first mover advantage was with BJP, and especially during 2014 elections, 2019 elections, they used social media as an active tool, as a as a karyakarta.
Correct.
BJP used social media as a karyakarta.
Correct.
ये हमारे कार्यकर्ता है. It's a for example, BJP has maybe 10-12 million followers. ये हमारे 10-12 million followers है. ये हमारे 10-12 कार्यकर्ता है. Even if they are not on the ground. Correct. It used social media as a karyakarta.
Definitely, that might help to spread the information as quick as possible.
Yeah, and it faced backlashes as well due to for misinformation, due to maybe lots of transparency. Correct. Many, like in the first Fadnavis government, many 2-3 ministers had to be like they had to step down due to corruption issues and everything. Right. So even like just leave aside politics, business decisions, day-to-day decisions.
Correct.
We are changing our day-to-day decisions because of AI right now.
Correct.
We are ordering from Blinkit.
Correct.
We are not going out to buy things.
So we are losing on our own mind and our own rationality, and we are depending more and more on the AI-based decisions, algorithms. Correct. Which we both can agree on this, that this is not the we are going not going in a right way.
Whether it's the right way or the wrong way, I don't know yet, because everyone is hooked to AI.
Yes.
You have AI in your phones. It is the future. It is going to be there in the next 100 years, 200 years.
Correct.
This is the start of the revolution.
Correct.
So whether it's right or wrong, nobody knows it.
Wrong.
At least I don't know it.
Like wrong in a sense, like why I feel not wrong, but definitely not completely right, because I think in individual decision has to be, first of all, because of the digital these things, it is informed because we get the information. But at the same time, we are so much informed and misinformed that we are not completely neutral and impartial. We are taking decision not by our own rationality and mind, rather we are getting influenced. So definitely, I think no, it's a gray area again.
It's a gray area, and that is the human mind. We tend to get influenced.
Correct.
To
definitely
bad
if
things.
Not by
if you're saying
media,
AI is a bad thing, we tend to get influenced to bad things very easily. So maybe AI is a bad thing.
If not by social media, at least by friends, by community, by family.
Exactly.
Definitely. So we are tend to influence. That is there. इंडिया की जो पॉपुलेशन है 65% ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन अंडर 35 इयर्स के एज के लोगों की है, जिसकी वजह से इंडिया वर्ल्ड का एक वन ऑफ द यंगेस्ट नेशन है. यूथ डेफिनेटली अगेन आज के इलेक्शंस में बहुत बड़ा डिसाइसिव रोल प्ले करते हैं, लेकिन उन्हें मोबिलाइज करना उतना ही डिफिकल्ट है क्योंकि उनके एस्पायरेशंस काफ़ी ज़्यादा हाई है. यहाँ पर और सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट बात यह है कि जो न्यू जनरेशन है वो ओल्ड पॉलिटिशियंस को, जैसे मैंने पहले भी कहा, थोड़ा सा कनेक्ट नहीं कर पाती है. बट अगेन वो एक डिफरेंट डिबेट है, क्योंकि ओल्ड पॉलिटिशियंस का एक फ़ायदा ये है कि उन्हें एक्सपीरियंस होता है, और मुझे लगता है कि पॉलिटिक्स में एक्सपीरियंस भी उतना ही इंपॉर्टेंट है. बट इन सम अदर वे youth is not able to or don't feel like to connect with the elder or aged leaders. In this situation, do BJP have a strategy कि हम ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा youth को लाए so that new generation feel more connected with them?
बिल्कुल, we have already been working on that since before the 2024 Lok Sabha election. We started targeting young voter base. Those who were just going to become 18 before the Lok Sabha election. And we started reaching out to youngsters who were between the age of 18 to 24. And we did that successfully. And we felt that we could influence them. We could influence them in a positive way regarding how Modi ji has developed India over the last 10 years. How we have set up a digital revolution, which you are a part of, which you are digital babies right now. You are one of the people who are going to use digital media for maybe in the next 50 years to vote.
Correct.
Which is unfathomable right now.
Correct.
Maybe you will be one of the first generations to vote digitally.
Correct.
In India.
Correct.
In the general elections. So we have started a digital revolution, is what we told them.
Okay.
We tried to make our case, and we were successful, is what I feel. We gave you Digital India.
Correct.
You are one of the babies of Digital India.
Correct.
You are going to use Digital India to benefit in your career.
Correct.
For your family.
Correct.
For whatever.
So definitely, like Modi ji का जो vision है, good governance and faster delivery of the services, that is aligned with the use of ICT, information and communication technology. But I am talking about कि okay, हमने digitally youth को तो हम like कर रहे, कैटर कर रहे, लेकिन उन्हें चाहिए youth leadership, तो वो बीजेपी प्रोवाइड करने वाली है.
दे रही है ना, youth leadership दे रही है. नितिन नवीन जी देखो, 45 years of age.
Correct.
He is the BJP president right now. Devendra ji, when he was given the first chief ministership, he was around 45 years of age.
So we can
Tejasvi Surya.
Correct.
He is 34 right now, already second time MP.
Correct.
Then this MP from Odisha who just became the youngest MP ever. Correct. In the history of Indian Parliament.
Correct.
Then so many. Right now we have in Pune Municipal Corporation, like I told you, 50 people under the age of 40.
Okay.
there are two councillors who were born in 2003.
Okay.
They have just qualified to become a councillor and they contested elections.
So we can see that BJP is going to follow this trend, is going to onboard more and more youth.
Yeah, they are already onboarding, and I think again, I'm telling you, we are one of the first on that
Yes, definitely,
to make that change.
Yes,
We have the first mover advantage in that again.
okay.
So, and I don't know why other parties are not doing that. They are still, stuck somewhere between the 2010 to 2020 era.
Correct.
They have already moved to beyond 2030, thinking beyond 2030.
Because I can see from my observation that the big opponents would not particularly name any particular party, but big opponents have been facing failures because they have not been able to cater this youth, because they are not providing the young leadership.
And even if they cater to it, even if they want to influence it, they are doing it in the wrong way, I feel. Like, it's a very controversial topic again, like the Cockroach Janata Party.
Okay.
The opposition had a big opportunity to use the Cockroach Janata Party against the BJP. Okay. Their initial tweets were all against BJP, and the opposition did not make use of it properly. But they had so much big advantage, big opportunity to use the Cockroach Janata Party, but they didn't. They didn't. They didn't influence the people that much. The people started getting influenced themselves.
But again, this phenomena of CJP, overnight success, and do you see in politics such kind of overnight emergence is a long term and sustainable?
Never.
Because ultimately, I also believe that politics has to be at the ground level. Yeah.
That guy is sitting in the US, and he what kind of politics will he do in India? He is sitting in the US. If he is that much courageous, he should come to Maharashtra, he should come to India, he should come to Delhi, okay, and start doing politics. Okay. He won't leave his high paying dollar job and come to India. He won't.
So we can clearly see that बीजेपी में और यूथ में एक कनेक्शन है, क्योंकि बीजेपी डेफिनेटली पहले रिलेवेंट थी, बट जैसे ही मोदी जी आए 2014 में, ही नॉट ओनली केम अप विद द हिंदू नेशनलिस्ट आइडेंटिटी, बट ही ऑल्सो एम्फसाइज्ड ऑन द डेवलपमेंटल एजेंडा विच अट्रैक्टेड द यूथ को काफी अट्रैक्ट किया. बट अभी बीजेपी के 12 साल गवर्नमेंट में मोदी जी के हुए हैं, और उसके बाद अगर हम देखें तो डेफिनेटली नॉट ऑल द प्रोमिसेस आर फुलफिल्ड, एंड वी कैन ऑल्सो से दैट some kind of dissatisfaction with the time, maybe with the delivery deficit. Because of delivery deficit, there is a dissatisfaction among the youth. Also, looking at the current situation of the country, there is berojgari and there is inflation, महंगाई, all these things. So in this situation, because again, as you already said, कि BJP has got the first mover advantage of utilizing or getting benefit of the youth voters because of the developmental agenda which they youths like. But then again, can BJP BJP will be successful doing the same again in the next election? Will they satisfy the youth? Will BJP be able to answer their questions of unfulfilled promises and delivery deficit?
I don't think there are unfulfilled promises. Okay. I don't think inflation has much to do with what the youth are thinking right now. Okay. Inflation has been on a rise, but in India, inflation has been at a very, at a very stable point worldwide, if you take the average. So inflation hasn't ballooned like what some of the opposition parties may be saying. So inflation is not an issue, I feel. Regarding berozgari, I feel there are certain issues regarding that which we are addressing, which the government of India is addressing. The problem is that the youth of India today, are they confident enough in the government of India that they can give a good high paying job, they can give a good standard of living, good lifestyle? That those are 3-4 prominent questions. And if you go to any youngster, he will ask you the same thing. That is the question that comes to me often. can your government give me these assurances? Will you give me a high paying job? Will you give me a good standard of living? So these are some of the questions that we are working on. In the next 3 years, you will see us answering most of them through policies, through different types of developmental programs all over India. And even in spite of that, I am telling you, most of the corporate offices in India, in Pune, in Bangalore, in Chennai, in Hyderabad, all are full. People are companies are letting people go because there's no work anymore.
Okay.
Because of different issues.
Okay.
People are already sitting on the benches in India and earning money, earning salary.
Okay.
They're not working, they're just sitting on the benches in a corporate field. They don't have any project with them right now. But still they're getting employed. I have a friend who has been employed for the last 4 years. He has been on the bench for the last 4 years. He's sitting home and taking a salary. So there are things that are happening in such a way as well. Like people are getting jobs, they're getting paid. And if you look at the scale at which India goes about, it's enormous. You just cannot compare it with certain other countries, is what I feel. We have the best UPI system right now, best digital payment system right now. And I don't know, like most of the people today, they're using that. I don't know what the criticism about that is. We have some of the best medical care in the world right now. We have Ayushman Bharat, which is being implemented very successfully over the years. Ayushman Bharat scheme has been one of the best success stories, I feel. Though there have been certain issues, but still people are getting money. Government is paying for people's expenses related to medical expenses. We also have one of the best road infrastructures right now. I haven't seen since since the BJP came to power, there has been so much development of roads. Okay. Aviation, civil aviation. Okay. We have constructed around 50-60 airports in 10 years alone. Congress government before that, they constructed 70 airports in 50 years. Okay. So we are the Udan scheme, the Ujjwala Gas Yojana, the LED light scheme. I have spoken about the LED light scheme on so many forums. It was such a simple idea to replace the incandescent mercury light bulb with an LED light. That led a revolution.
So you mean to say by bringing so many schemes and so many infrastructure projects, the BJP government in the last 12 years has tried to create more job opportunities and people
create more job opportunities, give people direct money in their bank accounts through DBT. Yes. People didn't have bank accounts. They first criticized Modi because why is he opening bank accounts when we don't have any money? Correct. After 1 year, they realized that we are getting direct money into the new open bank. The LED light Yojana. I don't remember its name. I think Ujjwal or something like that.
Yes, something like that. Yes.
Such a simple idea. Just replacing the light bulb with a LED light. Correct. The energy consumption drastically reduces. People's electricity bills started getting reduced. Correct. And people started getting more money in their accounts. So such a simple thought, which could have been done before but was not done. The Ujjwala Gas Yojana. Correct. And regarding the petrol prices as well, it has been stable since the last 4 years. Due to the war right now, it has been increased. For the last 2, 3 years, 4 years, it was stable at whatever the rate was all over India. Despite all the US threatening us to not take from Russia, to not take from Iran. Correct. We went beyond the US threats and got natural gas from Russia.
There were economic sanctions.
There were threat of economic sanctions. We got defense equipment from Russia. Yes. Now we are manufacturing defense equipment in India, sending them to African countries. Correct. We are sending BrahMos missile to Philippines. Philippines is buying from us. So all such things have happened. Our cities have developed at a rapid scale. Pune since 2017 has 55 kilometers of metro network right now. Correct. It will be double of that in the next 5-7 years. Correct. So I feel the ease of living has definitely improved.
Definitely, and
The
that is
quality of
reflected-
life has definitely
that is
improved.
reflected in the index also.
Which index you're saying? There are foreign indexes I don't believe in.
Not foreign indexes. The indexes by our own
Government,
urban,
of course,
urban
yeah.
ministry.
Pune itself has
It's the best city to
best
live.
livable city in India for 3-4 years over the last
Correct.
5-7 years. So Mumbai has gone through a massive change.
Correct.
Atal Setu, Coastal Road,
Yes.
freeway, whatever, the Aqua Line, the metro.
Correct. As we are talking about ki Pune is the best city to live in the country, coming to that, Pune has always been the intellectual capital of Maharashtra, and also the so many social reforms started from the Pune itself. If we look at the history of the modern history of the India, लेकिन there are challenges like there is a growing crime and some serious safety concerns are also going on. एंड पिछले कुछ महीनों में, कुछ सालों में भी थोड़ा सा अगर हम सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म्स पर देखें तो एक नैरेटिव, नॉट ऑफिशियल बट एक पीपल क्रिएटेड नैरेटिव एक क्रिएट हुआ है जो कि पुण्याचा बिहार झाला लाइक दैट. सो डू वी एक्सेप्ट दैट? जैसे आपने भी मेंशन किया कि अनफॉर्चुनेटली थोड़ा सा वी आर गोइंग इन वेन्स. तो क्या लाइक व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, बिकॉज लॉ एंड ऑर्डर इज अ मैटर ऑफ स्टेट ऑल्सो, एंड at large extent municipal corporation also can handle these things. So what we are doing for all these things from the governance point of view?
There have been issues for sure.
Yes.
Regarding crime and regarding policing and everything, law enforcement, you can say, due to again the influx of so many people into Pune.
Correct.
Influx of so many different types of people into Pune.
Correct.
There will always be clashes. There will always be skirmishes.
Correct.
There are some 2-3 gangs that are active.
Correct.
Which the Pune police has not been able to control over the last 20-30 years. They have again regained some control in some parts. So I only feel that the Pune police is doing its best. I feel they are working on it.
Okay.
Problem is that there are sub areas which are very difficult to manage. Despite all your best efforts,
Okay.
the people there are so difficult to manage. You know which areas I'm talking about. They're so difficult to manage. So the Pune police has been conducting drives.
Correct.
Regarding drugs. We have controlled a lot of the drug, which was coming into the city.
Correct.
Since the Sassoon Hospital case happened 2 years ago, I think.
Correct.
So we have controlled a lot of drug related issues right now. Regarding other like murders and everything, yes, we have some problem on our hands, like every city has.
Correct.
But we are working on it. We need to work more, I think. We need to give training and counseling to young police officers who come into the force. We need to assess what their intentions are while coming into the police force. If they have bad intentions, nobody is going to benefit from that.
Correct.
So the recruitment that takes place,
Correct.
the civil services, again I'm saying,
Correct.
not just the local level, the UPSC, the state civil services,
Correct.
the IAS, IPS, whatever it is. What are the quality parameters that are right now in the civil services? Is the interview, the final interview that takes place, is it impartial? Do we have to question that as well? Is it impartial? Is there a favoritism in that? So there are so many different aspects to it, not just policing.
Okay.
There are so many different aspects to it. What the administration, what the quality of officers coming through in the city is.
Correct.
Sometimes the city might be just unlucky that some of the officers that are transferred to the city,
Okay,
they just have bad intentions.
Okay.
That might happen. So the city might be unlucky in that way as well. And there have been examples of different cities which were unlucky with some of the officers who got transferred into a city over the past many years, and the city just went out of hand. So we need good officers who have good intentions, who are well trained, who are well spoken, who have the good intentions in mind. Again, I feel that with these officers, they know that they are going to be here 2 years, 3 years. They don't have that much,
vision.
Even if they have that vision, they don't have that much, emotions towards their constituency, towards their city. They know they're going to get transferred. So for us, politicians, we have that emotional connect to our voter.
Correct.
The administrative does not have that.
Correct. Can we completely leave it to the luck? Because this is something we cannot leave it to the luck. And also,
for sure not.
the appointments and the transfers of these officials are definitely in the hands of the politicians.
For
we
sure,
can say.
for sure.
So we should not be doing this. And instead of just blaming, that wrong officers are there in place.
Yeah. So that's what I told you, right? If the people who are in power don't have good intentions, then the city is going to suffer. That's city's luck, not the. I'm saying not the luck of the people. The city's luck. So that's why the city gets a bad name. Like
Yes.
other North Indian cities have got a bad name. So, but luckily we have a good police officer, a police commissioner right now. We have a highly intelligent, highly very, very future forward-looking PMC commissioner right now. And we have a good majority in the corporation for BJP.
Correct.
So next 5 years would be very crucial. We want to get out of the tier 2 tag and go towards the tier 1 city tag, which we still can't do. Correct. Because of so many other things.
So I am discussing this specifically. एक तो पुणे में ये serious issues है क्योंकि पुणे ऐसे कभी था नहीं पहले, और secondly BJP has primarily given importance since it's being into the power. It is giving primarily importance to the law and order everywhere wherever there is a BJP government, and that's why that was the main intention.
Yeah.
As you said, ki there is a like influx of people and might be some bad elements enter into the city. Are we losing on our own identity of a Marathi
in Pune?
In Pune, because that has happened elsewhere.
I don't think it will happen ever in Pune. Pune has retained its core Marathi population despite so many challenges. Mumbai lost it very early.
Yes, exactly.
Suburbs of Mumbai still might be Kalyan, Thane, Dombivli. They are still Marathi population. Majority Marathi population. So Pune, especially the central parts of Pune, which are actually the core, Kothurud, Pet, Sarvenagar, Parvati, Cantonment, Shivajinagar, they are still core Marathi speaking population. I don't think that is a threat for Pune right now.
So you think we will be capable enough to preserve this identity? Because that I think very important.
Yeah.
At the same time, greenery of the Pune, like roadside trees and everything, this and a good climate, that is one of the most attractive, and that is the soul of the Pune also. Are we also losing on it because there is a cutting of trees and environmental degradation? And is environmental protection, at least in Pune and Maharashtra, is a part of BJP's agenda?
Environmental conservation, environmental protection, environmental awareness is and will always be a part of every party's agenda. They cannot just leave it out. You have to balance that, I feel. But just to oppose developmental projects for the sake of environmentalism is what I do not agree on. Our city needs some projects for which some parts of the green cover they need to be cut down, like the Borivali car shed in Sanjay Gandhi National Park. There are some developmental projects. If the city has to go provide a great standard of living to its citizens, it needs to develop. And for developmental works to happen, some sacrifices need to be made. While at the same time keeping the balance with environment, the ecological factors at stake. But I still feel that Pune, over the last 20 years, the way it has developed, we have retained our green cover pretty much.
Yes, definitely.
We have retained our green cover. We have retained our tekadis, the hills. We have good, good tree cover right now. We have good, parks in and around Pune city. Correct. Big parks in and around Pune city. We have some, the hills that are around us. We have some good forests around city, in the district as well. Yes. We have good wildlife, especially for aviation, bird watching experts, avian experts. They have a great potential here in Pune. So I feel because the wildlife has stayed for stable over so many years, I feel we have retained our ecological balance.
So
Otherwise, the wildlife would have disappeared a long time ago.
So BJP as a party will always keep this agenda at its heart and will keep preserving.
Yeah, and not just BJP. You have to give credit to the Congress government, to the NCP government before as well, because they were, while undergoing development, they did all these things while keeping the ecological balance, and that is the beauty of Pune city, I feel.
So that
whoever the politician is, from whichever party it is, they have that sense. Even yesterday, the Pune Municipal Commissioner was saying that all Punekars, councillors in the history of Pune city, they have never thought bad about Pune city. They think good, they have good intentions, is what I have seen. So I think all different parties, all political, everyone has done great work regarding keeping that ecological balance.
So irrespective of the political parties and their differences, the political culture of Pune and specifically Maharashtra has always been towards the welfare of
It has been stupendous. It has been great.
You are also the BJP spokesperson, and you have been a part of BJP Yuva Morcha also. And we know BJP is a party which gives more importance to the party organization and take more and more efforts to strengthening it. So you're now also working as a corporator. So you're a public figure, political leader, but at the same time you're also a party karyakarta. So which role you enjoy the most?
It actually, it's not which role I enjoy the most. It's that whenever like these roles are running parallel. When I'm a councillor, I have my constituency and my voter base to cater to. And when I'm working as a spokesperson, I have to cater to the party line.
Correct.
So there are two things which are running parallelly. So I feel whenever I'm a spokesperson, whenever I'm on TV, I'm catering to the party line. And whenever I'm ground, I'm catering to my voter base.
Okay. So this was all basically. It was really nice discussing you, and we really had a good insights from you regarding the Pune, the overall BJP strategy and overall Maharashtra politics. And we really wish you all the best for your future, and we really want to see you as a youth icon for the Maharashtra BJP party. Thank you very much for your time.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Welcome.